Welcome to Collect, Play, Talk, Episode 2, your gaming podcast all about collecting video games, which is crap we do not need. My name is Dave Moore. Joining me is Zach. How's it going, Zach?
What's going on, guys? What's good with y'all?
What's good with y'all? All one of you. He's like, I've been playing Fallout 4 for 18 months. And now the only thing I play is Pressure Wash Simulator 2. That's our one listener. He's a great guy. He knows a lot about fruits. I'm Dave. That's Zach. Welcome to the second episode. Obviously, we're still getting these things flowing. But as all classic gaming podcasts do, Zach, we start with what you've been playing. You're up first. And that's supposed to go away. All right.
I started hearing music. I'm like, let me pause for a second.
Well, I have to make it go away so I can do my thing.
So right now I got two games. Again, like always. So I'm still going to Ultra Moon. That's like a side project thing. So
okay.
Kind of just ignore that one for a second.
No. I want the full update on Ultra Moon.
I just reached at the grass totem. Everything is too over leveled because you can abuse the friendship system in that game and just get crazy XP bonuses.
I forgot about the totems. There's not even gyms. Oh my god, this game sucks.
I'm slowly but surely trucking through it. I've been again enjoying it. It's definitely better than what I remember.
Okay.
But the two other games I got going on, we got the brand new that just came out yesterday. The brand new Yoshi and the Mysterious Book game that just came out. I got through the first chapter. It's pretty awesome. I like it a lot. Yes. I didn't grab mine. Mine's over there in the casing.
It's still in plastic. Oh, but for audio, I was holding up the game.
Yeah. So I got through the first chapter of that. It's a lot of fun. It's a very simple game. Super simple to understand with like tons of challenges just going into one different level. So there's a lot to do in just multiplications of different levels. The other game I got going on.
The ultimate question about Yoshi first, though. As the internet likes to say, is it a baby game, Zach? Is it a baby game?
You can't die, so I can tell you that.
So it's a baby game. No, just you don't have to die in every video game, guys. It's not required.
You can enjoy yourself.
It can just be fun. Okay.
The other game I got going on, one of my favorite PC games ever that I used to play years and years ago. They got a remaster about a year ago. It's getting DLC for some crazy reason from the new company that's taking it over. It's called Fate. It's sort of like Diablo, basically. That's the best way I can compare it. It's extremely fun. It's got almost the same mechanics as Diablo, just not as brutal as Diablo, but a dumbed down version. And I've been having so much fun with that, and I've been playing that for years.
I love those style games. Maybe I should just play this with you. Can we play it online?
I don't think it is. No, it's always been a single player that I've known. Yeah.
Okay. I like Diablo games.
Yeah.
And Diablo. What's that PS2 game that's really good that everybody forgets about? That's like Diablo, except it's not.
I was thinking of PS1. I was thinking of Alundra.
Oh, it's not gonna come back to me. It's something. It's like Knights of bullshit. That's not the name. It'll come back to me. You know what? I'm gonna play it for next week. I have it. I'll find it. It's a classic, great game. Zach, it's time for a really important of what I've been playing. We've got a breaking me news update. Zach, also known as Zaki by Strawberry Shortcake, is on the island and has found Zach's favorite food. Zach's favorite food. Are you ready for this?
There's only two things that I really, really love, and I hope it's one of them.
Oh, I can tell you your two favorite foods, actually. Your second favorite food is red chili peppers.
All right, I'll take it.
It's a plain It fills up your stomach very little. It's basically worthless, but you will go do an ice skate pirouette when you eat a red chili pepper. Do you know what you part the sea for?
No.
In real life, what would you part the ocean for, Zach? Have you seen the animation for favorite foods?
I don't know.
Okay,
I've never seen it. Yeah.
All right, so when a me finds their favorite food, okay, they literally part the ocean. They go out into the sea. They yell, "It's so good!" And then heavenly music plays, and the ocean explodes, and then the food comes out of the sky.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
Okay,
in that game ever.
so
Yeah.
I will put it up as a short on the channel so you can see you part the sea, because I did record it. Zach, what would your favorite food in real life be?
I got two.
Okay.
If I'm going with a main, I got to go with fettuccine alfredo. It's
Okay.
my favorite main ever.
Okay.
If I'm going with my second favorite, I will eat these alone. I don't care. I'll always go mashed potatoes.
Okay. It's almost as exciting. Zach's, hold on. This is a breaking me news update. This is important. Oh, it didn't work. Okay, anyway, Zach's favorite food in the whole world. Zach's favorite food in Miitopia, or Tamagotchi life. That's a whole nother conversation. We'll talk about that in a minute.
I need to play that.
In Tamagotchi life is rice.
All right, I'll take it.
Just plain white rice.
I'll take it.
Yeah, it's a choice, Zach. I respect it. Sorry. That's your breaking me news update. Thank you for watching, and you're up to date. The other game I've been playing is Star Fox 64. I did a basic run through Star Fox 64. I got about I'll get a new mic arm, I promise. I did about a run through Star Fox 64. I suck at it right now. It's been a long time since I played it. It is a classic. It is always fun. Star Wolf sucks, and all range mode is not as fun as you want it to be because it's just janky. Turning around doesn't feel as good as I remember. This is the 100th time I played this game, so maybe it's just, rusty. I also didn't put up... I have N64 controllers. They're right there.
Yeah.
I can see them. And I was just like, no, I'll just play with the Pro Controller. It's fine. But to break with a Pro Controller, you got to push down on the C-stick.
Oh. Yeah.
It's fine. It works.
Yeah.
It's functional, but it's not how to play. They need to remap the controls for the new remake of that game.
Yeah, I was wondering how they're going to do that, yeah.
It's N64 controller compatible, and that's great. But
Which is cool.
That's probably the way I'll play it because I'm so used to those controls. But when you play with a Pro Controller, it needs to be remapped.
Yeah.
They needs to have controls that make sense because the brake cannot be pushed down on the C-stick.
Yeah, that's kind of strange. And I completely forgot that was coming out, too. Like, I walked out of GameStop after I picked up the new Yoshi game, and I'm like, dude, there's something coming out next month, and I just can't put my finger on it what it is. I had to look it up, and I'm like, well, I'm already in the car. I'm not going back in.
All right, Zach, you ready for our first next segment?
I'm ready for this.
Okay. It's time for your
EA Sports
news update.
Ooh.
Nintendo announces a new mobile game. Zach, tell me about it.
So, I had randomly saw it a couple days ago, and I just thought nothing of it. I watched it again the night before, like, we started this, and I'm really looking at it, and it gives you three vibes. It's basically, it takes your camera roll picture, like, what's that game called? Face Raiders from the
I don't
3DS.
I don't really want Nintendo in my freaking camera roll. Like
um,
as fun as it is, right? Like I don't know, not that I have anything concerning in my camera roll.
yeah,
It's not that like I'm actually that paranoid or worried about it. It's just kind of weird. It's just
yeah,
like, are you gonna pull the best pictures? Also, I'm like a weird exception. Like I shoot a bunch of weird thumbnails and stuff for
yeah,
for YouTube and all sorts of like weird random stuff.
yeah,
So like you're gonna get a lot of faces that are just kind of stupid if you're just gonna pull random face images.
yeah. I'm sure it'll probably allow you to select some of them instead of just, hey, here's this random image from like 2023 that we're just gonna pick for you. Screw it.
Yeah, but if I had to go through and pick a bunch of pictures and a bunch of friends and whatever, then like
Yeah.
then I got to do a bunch of work to play this stupid little mobile game that's not even free.
It also kind of gave me like, if anyone remembers this from the DS era, Photo Dojo as well.
Okay,
That's the vibe it also gives me, and
it's
it's WarioWare as well.
yeah.
So it's like a culmination of these three.
WarioWare was the first thing I thought of, and then I saw people talking about Face Raiders. I remember Face Raiders.
Yeah,
It is it's got even like the pump music from WarioWare, the pump pump pump, like it's the
yeah,
whole
that
it's the
fast beat. Yeah,
yeah, and that is straight out of WarioWare, and I love WarioWare, so I guess I'll
yeah.
play this. I'll try it, but
I'll check it out. Yeah.
the other interesting conversation here about mobile games. Zach, how do we feel about weird random Nintendo mobile games that get discontinued as a collector? How do we feel about
Yeah,
this?
it's kind of straight. It's That's just in general. I mean, I don't know how I feel about the discontinuation of a lot of different things. I mean, it's
like
so
there's never going to be a physical copy of this. You're never going to be able to download it. You're never going to be able to keep it forever in any sort of preserved state unless you buy an iPhone and put it on it and pack it up and call it like, yep,
yeah,
that weird
and
Nintendo mobile game. But unless it needs an internet connection to boot up, then it's basically worthless.
pretty much, yeah. I mean, it's discontinuing kind of things like that, especially with that whole stop killing games movement going on as well. That's like really moving.
Yeah.
It's just with mobile games, it feels a little bit different though, because those things always come and go like it's nothing anyway. So it just, how do I put this?
It's it makes this is weird because it makes art because I consider games art just like I consider movies art, just like I
Yeah,
consider paintings art, right?
yeah,
What's weird about mobile games is they're like in their own weird category that they're basically immediately gone forever after they're
yeah,
discontinued. And so like my passion for them it makes them disposable
mhm,
in a weird way that like
yeah,
the art on a can of soda is art
yeah,
technically, but
yeah.
I don't care about a standard can of Coke.
No, yeah,
Somebody does. Um
yeah,
but I want these things to be preserved. I want them to live on forever. I want reasons to keep them. And
yeah.
it makes me like, yeah, I'll try it, but like I can never be like I love this. If I fall in love with it and then it's gone, I guess it's gone.
And they usually disappear within like 3 or 4 years, something like that. No matter how much money or like even just like little support they get, they still just disappear.
Yeah.
So it's kind of, in mobile games, like I said, are a little bit different because it's always feeling like something's coming and going, and there's everything is always a copy of something. It feels like, at least with like something like earlier, like with Diablo and Fate, it's there's a difference between these two. They have the same concept of something, but they're still just, they feel different in their own each way. And mobile games sometimes feel the same thing on a lot of different specs.
I
So
I just
it,
I'm so sorry. I feel like things like Mario Run deserve to be preserved though. Like I feel like these things are valid games in their own ways. Like Angry Birds
Yeah.
deserves to exist in its own thing. Plants vs Zombies is originally a PC game, but got put onto portal, like onto mobile. Like,
And now it's like ridden to hell with paywalls now, by the way.
well,
And
let's not
just,
talk about
oh, God.
PvZ too.
It's both of them now. It's the original now, too. You'll get thrown a random ad now. It's crazy.
even that remaster that they put out,
That
replanted.
original. That I haven't played. I'm still waiting for it to go on sale or something. So hopefully that Steam sale's coming, that summer sale.
I bought it on Switch 2, and I really want to play it with mouse controls, and then I just haven't sat down to play it with mouse controls. So it's just sitting there. Anyway,
Yeah.
Before I go on a tangent about controls, we've got some scary news, Zach. The Steam controller got shipped to the wrong place. What? Okay, what the bigger story is here is, right, Steam shipped out controllers, and one of these that was supposed to go to the UK ended up going somewhere else. Not important to the story, really, where it goes.
Yeah.
But they shipped it off to basically the wrong country, and the guy that got it, or was going to get it so much later that they redirected it, and they gave him a free game. The real question here is, why is Steam the best?
Yeah, and they like to call them a monopoly, and they're trying to ruin everybody else. I don't know why other companies just don't take a page out of their book sometimes when it comes to the things.
They used to. This is the thing. It's like Sony does this every other generation. They get so cocky. They think they're the hot shit in the business, and they think they can do anything they want to do.
Yeah.
And yet they continue to just fluctuate the prices on the store. Things are either on sale or they're full price digitally for some reason all the time.
Yeah. And they just changed PS Plus prices again.
They're so beholden to this concept of the shareholders, and they need to make more money than they made the previous quarter. Yeah. And Steam, because it's a private company, its only goal is to get customers and keep people happy. They just do everything right.
They have been. I mean, when you compare them to everybody else, they don't price gouge things like PlayStation is. They don't, release a crazy new console and then everyone starts making fun of it the entire time, like Nintendo with the Switch 2 happened. Or they just sit there like a sitting duck, like Xbox has been the last 5 years. They've been able to do everything, and they support you with crazy sales. They support you with giving you a free, any choice you want, by the way, game.
I think that guy could have said,
if it messed up.
I think he could have said, I want GTA 6 when it's $100. I want it then. And they would have said, absolutely, whatever you want.
Yeah, they told him that, and they told him you can get any standard edition game you want. You could, I don't know if they told him you could hold on to it or you could just get it right now. And he's like, screw it, I'll just take the new Forza game. And he got the new Forza game for free, which is amazing.
This is ridiculous. Sony just got hacked. That's a whole nother story. We're not even going to talk about it because who cares?
Yeah.
They get hacked again. Can you guys do something right, please? Microsoft and Sony.
Yeah.
Please. It's like it's watching a train wreck happen. And I don't know why. I don't know why modern gaming got so bad. And I'm not saying that as some uppity games in the back in the day were better. Do you know how much a pain it is? I love collecting, right? Yeah. But I will not deny that setting up a Nintendo 64 to play Star Fox 64 in 2026 is not a pain. Yeah. Right? It is. But that doesn't matter. I want to play games. I want these companies to do right. It makes no sense that Nintendo doesn't release their old games and make them available digitally to purchase. It doesn't make sense to me that if you build all these emulators into the systems that you wouldn't just give us access to everything. You guys are so beholden to weird contracts, to stipulations that were written in the 90s and 2000s. And the share right holders and everybody needs to make their own dime instead of just going all PS1 games that ever were released are $10 on the store, and everybody gets an even cut based on what the ownership of the game.
Yeah.
I don't understand why these things are so hard to understand in only gaming. Like, this happens a little bit with movies and stuff, but like this stuff gets released properly.
Yeah. At least like with the recent history going on the last few months with Xbox, kind of like how we talked last week, at least they've been moving in the right direction, so it seems like something's happening there. So I'll give
Yeah,
Xbox their credit right now, as of
for
right now.
for right now, they seem to be making the correct moves, but
Yeah.
um, it is what it is. Zach, it's time for our discussion topic. I know that's epic. That was serious stuff here. How do we feel about reimaginings versus remakes versus remasters as collectors specifically here?
I'll
Because
say
we
them.
we have a Star Fox 64 reimagining again,
Yes.
which is the basis for this conversation. But all right,
Yeah. I have always. It depends on how they also make it too, because there have been bad remakes and remasters, but there's also been great ones like the Resident Evil ones and stuff like that.
the Crash Insane trilogy,
Yeah,
the
I have
perfect.
always been for them. And
Yeah.
the reason I've been for them is because not everybody wants to buy a PS1 with Crash 1, get all the chords, and play it on their TV. They want to. I've been all for remakes and remasters just because it makes the game more accessible. Yes, with a remake like the one I really know is Final Fantasy VII's remake, which is the trilogy's apparently moving in a really great pace right now. It might reimagine a couple of different things, but it still feels like the original game a little bit with
No,
at
it
least
doesn't.
story wise. Story wise, it feels a little bit,
Sure.
but it's different now. They've changed some of the things when it comes to like how Sephiroth has been with like what he's trying to do and everything like that. But you still get that character wise. You still feel like those guys from the original a little bit.
But you bring up the exact example of where this gets weird for me is like Final Fantasy VII is a reimagining.
Yeah.
So we're calling it Final Fantasy VII Remake, and what they called it Integrate or whatever. They keep changing the titles to make it really confusing about which order these games go in. But that's fine. We have
Intergrade was just the DLC for remake. It's just remake and rebirth. Intergrade is just kind of random. You can push that off to the side. That was like a DLC thing.
But the point is, I have Google. I can look it up if I need to. I guess.
Yeah.
That is not the same game.
Yeah.
Like it's not the same gameplay, and it's not even remotely close. Story wise, it's close, but not. It's as far as I know, I haven't played all the way through it. Right? It's almost like
Yeah.
they're taking place in a parallel universe where they know they're taking place in a parallel universe where things already happened.
There's definitely a massive difference with Sephiroth, at least. I can tell you with like kind of like his motives and everything like that.
Right, and like I don't have a problem with that. And it seems like they're changing Star Fox a little bit here, right? But the weird
Yeah.
thing about that is a remake of the same game. The geometry of the levels is the same. So
Yeah.
even if you're changing the voice lines a little bit, changing the story a tiny bit to make it probably Fox's father is not dead. Probably. I just can feel it in my bones.
Yeah.
This is changing the concept of the game only a little bit.
Yeah.
This is my argument for preservation, right?
Yeah.
I think when you remake a game like this, I want the original game included as a menu option because I
Yeah.
just want these things preserved the way they were intended to be. Give me the ROM on Final Fantasy VII for Final Fantasy VII Original. Just
Yeah.
it takes up like a megabyte.
Not even.
Shove it in there. It's a couple
Yeah.
megabytes. It's fine. You can put an emulator in there to run it.
Yeah.
Same thing with Star Fox 64. I know it's available on Switch Online. I know
Yeah.
that I can play it, which is great. And you can
Yeah.
play the original Final Fantasy VII. You can buy it. It's one of
Yeah.
those. These are two really good examples of the original is available and there to play it if you want to. I love remakes. I love reimaginings. I love these concepts, but also I need the originals to be preserved.
That's the
because
other thing.
they're part of history, and they don't mean as much without those original versions.
Yeah, we wouldn't be here right now.
Uh,
Yeah,
the Crash Insane trilogy is a fantastic way to play the original 3 Crash games, but I have played those original Crash games hundreds and hundreds of times. I beat those games every year at least,
yeah,
right? Multiple times. And when that's all said and done, those remakes do not play exactly the same. That
yeah,
muscle memory is so ingrained in me, I can tell you and feel the differences. And it doesn't seem like a big deal, but it is to me.
yeah. No, I get that 100%.
So basically, the end of this conversation is it's conflicting. So it's time.
EA Sports.
That was funny. I will press the right button someday.
We'll
Or
get
never.
there.
It's time for our show and tell as we wrap up the show. Zach, you go first because I actually need to grab something. Although I need to know about this weird baby thing. So
Would you like me to wait?
you can show me something else.
Oh man. Oh, there we go. All right. Because I really wanted you to see this. That's why I kind of held off because this thing is so ridiculous.
All right, I'm back. All right.
I held off on purpose here because I really wanted to show you this. This thing is ridiculous.
This
I
is
bought
an
this thing
audio.
like-
This is an audio show anyway, so I just got a prop.
Yeah. I bought this thing like 4 or 5 years ago for like $30, and I didn't know the game was bundled in it until I looked past it because it came in its own cradle. And if that gives you anything, it's for the Nintendo Wii. I wanted this thing for a year after I found out it was a thing. It's the babysitting mama baby. This thing
What?
is awesome. It's
What?
the babysitting mama baby.
What is
So
this?
You put the Wii remote in his back, like right in here,
Uh-huh.
and basically it simulates like cradling and stuff like that, and like when you need to like do this, and it simulates the entire baby, and it even comes in its own cradle.
Ladies, are you watching? Zach needs a girlfriend.
This is my practice for the next 10 years. All
He
right?
can't be held into Strawberry Shorty in my Metopia.
This is my practice. Don't worry. It may not be the real thing, but we're getting there.
This is wild. This is a
Yeah.
wild thing.
I forgot that the game is still in the back of this, so I don't need to buy the game. There's the game right there. I keep forgetting it's in here.
Speaking of Metopia, this is not what I put in the notes, but I do have it right here. I got this. And that's why I keep saying it instead of Tamagotchi Life. I got this because you can export Miis out of it, and you can download people's creation Miis, theoretically. It doesn't seem to be as fine-tuned as I would have liked it to be.
Yeah.
So just let me be angry about it. But that's not the point, right? I bought this from GameStop, okay? Because on Amazon, it costs way too much money. The only retro game store didn't have a copy of it because people want it for Tamagotchi Life.
I don't blame him.
So I just ordered it from GameStop because it was slightly cheaper. GameStop. This is why I don't buy games from you used. Can we go over this for half a second? When you put the giant price tag sticker on it, that I think will come off, but I'm afraid to peel it because it'll ruin the plastic. Right?
Yeah. If you do it now, it will come off, but if you wait another year or two, it's going to take a minute.
I shipped this from GameStop's website. Why does it have a giant price sticker on it? This didn't come from a store, okay? There was no need for this. Also, you guys could just use display boxes in the stores, right?
Yeah.
And second, on the back of this, there's the actual GameStop shipping sticker. That's fine. That makes sense. They needed that somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's also just on the front of the case, you're not going to be able to see this, but there is a ton of sticky residue.
Oh.
So the only reason, and it feels so gross that I thought it literally still had the plastic on it. right? Like that's how bad it is. Like I was like,
Yeah.
oh, it still has the cell phone, like the wrapping on it. It's just been sitting in a hot warehouse for whatever, and it started melting. So the only solution to handle this and get this in a decent shape is to take the freaking game art out and put it in a different sleeve, in a different or a different Switch case.
Yeah.
It's the only way I can save it. Screw you, GameStop. Screw you. You're like the biggest retro gaming company, like legitimately. Because you just have the name and the brand recognition, but you do such a bad job of presenting what I'm actually going to buy when I order from your website that I just don't even buy it. Like this is why I don't buy stuff, because I don't know what I'm going to get. Why did I get a sticky Switch game? I have none. I bought almost every Switch game I bought new because I'm a collector. I collected almost every. I have every first party Switch game basically. Yeah. Everyone that I care to play, I've collected all of them. It's gross. Same. It's annoying. I'm mad about it. I'll get a Switch case somewhere and swap it out. I'll buy some $2 sports game or something.
Yeah.
And I'll literally throw the game out, or I'll go to Half Price Books where they've stolen all the cartridges out of the game. So have you gone on Half Price Books and looked at their Switch games?
I go pretty much every month, and I'm still sitting on a 10% coupon. So I'm trying to find something, which I don't know how I did this, but like 3 years ago, they had a complete copy of Banjo-Kazooie in the box, $30.
Oh.
And I looked at it, and I was so confused. I'm like, is this just the box? And I felt on the box like this, and they're like, no, everything's in there. And I'm like, I just looked at her dead in the eye, and I said, I'll take it, and I'm heading out of here right now. So I got a $110 game for $30. I was like, okay. Sure.
Wow, that's a steal, dude. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's like probably the greatest steal I think I've ever gotten when it came to my collecting in the last 5-6 years now.
This is just a prop. Look at the YouTube version if you want to see what I'm actually holding up. This is my copy of Star Fox 64 from my childhood. It's actually, I do have it. It is over there. But what's special about this game, right, is one, I love Star Fox 64. It's one of the original games I had since I was a child. And let me tell you how I got this game. You know how you guys have like cousins that you see like once every 2 years, right? Mm-hmm. We're at their house. They have a pool and a whole thing, right? But we ended up in their basement playing Star Fox 64. It's the first time I ever played it. I had like 2 64 games. It's like Ocarina of Time and Mario Tennis. Okay, and I had Smash Brothers, but my parents because we had all the systems. I had a PS1, 2. Like, we just didn't end up with a bunch of games. We'd rent a ton of stuff from Blockbuster and Hollywood Video.
Yeah, I used to go to Family Video.
Yeah. So the amount of physical games I had was very limited. That I kept.
Feel it.
So we're at our cousin's house playing Star Fox 64, and we're like, man, this is the coolest game ever. Can we borrow it? These are my cousins that we see once every 2 years. So I borrowed it. They let me borrow it. They agreed to let me borrow it. Wow. Right?
Yeah.
Whatever the next 6 months, a year, 2 years later, we saw them and they mentioned it. I go, I don't know what you're talking about. That Star Fox 64 you let me borrow? I have no idea what you're talking about.
I don't know.
It's the only time I've ever done that in my life. I do not recommend this. This is not a good strategy. It's kind of cruel, right? But it's been like 25 years now or something. So like, if my cousin reaches out and says, "Oh my God," right? You still have my childhood copy of Star Fox 64. Like, they listen to this show and find out, right?
Yeah.
I'd give it back.
I'll buy you a copy, Dave.
Yeah, actually, you're right. Actually, I would buy them a copy because now I'm emotionally attached to this one. But I will replace your copy if you want to send me an email at Collect Play Talk or text me. I don't think you have my number, but you could theoretically find my number, I'm sure, in the family directory. Anyway, yeah, that's the thing I did.
Don't worry. I have done the same thing to a bunch of Wii games at an old friend's house, so don't worry.
You just took all their Wii games, just...
I'd say about like 4 or 5 games, and then I was like, man, I kind of want something new. I sold them.
Yeah.
It's like 10 or 11.
Yeah, no, that's exactly right. It's not... I didn't do it maliciously. It's a mistake. I've, regretted it for years, but every time I play Star Fox 64, I'm like, man, I'm so glad I took those games.
The only game I remember that I took was, I think, Mario Party 8 or 9, something like that. That's the only one I remember. I don't remember what the other, 4 were. There was 5 games, though.
They agreed to give it to me. This was a mutual shared trade. I'll borrow it. I'll give it back to them the next time I see them.
Yeah.
I've probably only seen them 3 times since then. Total. Oh, okay. I just admitted my childhood thing. Zach, you got anything before we get out of here?
Honestly, the only thing I can tell is just follow me on Twitter. It's Clark99Zach with an H, not a K. Everyone likes to do that. I post game reviews, like miniature ones, nothing crazy. I just posted a review on the brand new Pragmata. And I talk a little bit of sports. Don't even get me started on the Cavs. And I'll talk a little bit of anime as well. So if you ever want to follow me over there, go ahead and hit me up.
As Zach continues his baby practice, this has been Collect, Play, Talk, Episode 2 for May 22nd, 2026. I'm Dave Moore. This show is a production of the Snack Network, LLC. If you want to watch me try snacks, it's on the Snack Network. This has been your second episode of Collect, Play, Talk, your gaming collecting podcast for the crap we do not need. We'll see you next Friday. We'll see you Friday at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time here live on Collect, Play, Talk.